Konnichiwa, kia ora, hi, and welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, it's great to see you back. My name's Pennie. I'm a New Zealander and I've come to Japan to study Japanese. My videos are all about my experience and all the ups and downs along the way. So if you enjoy the videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. Okay, so today's video, I meet up with a subscriber and we go to a lovely tea shop, have a Harry Potter themed scone, and I do a bit of Christmas card shopping. Also, I've been studying quite a bit as I've got my end of term test. Going into the test, I felt quite positive. I'll let you know the results at the end of the video. And also, a couple of weeks ago, I went to the Aigi tunnel, and that's on the border of Aigi and Gifu, and it's an abandoned railway. It has amazing autumn foliage, and I wanted to show you that as well. What I'm showing you at the moment is the Nana-chan statue, and they actually had a LED light show on it, and it's a mixture of advertising and what Nana-chan had been wearing, so it was quite fun. There was quite a few people taking a video. I'm currently in the hands shop, which is in Nagoya's Takashimaya building, just above the Nagoya train station. I come here often to get my stationery, and I just needed to get a couple of Christmas cards to send off to my family. And Christmas cards here are on another level. Like, I have never seen such an amazing range of Christmas cards. It was really hard to choose something from the selection. Some of them were just so intricate. So I found a few to send off to my family and friends. That one looks amazing. Which ones do you like? They had some lovely New Year cards as well. It looks like next year is the year of the horse. So the other day I met up with a subscriber and we went for a cup of tea. There was a Harry Potter pop-up shop just beside it, and this tea shop was joining in on the Harry Potter theme, and they had Harry Potter themed scones. After meeting the subscriber, I'm on my way to school. They've changed their location, so it's a little bit longer to walk, but it's not that bad. Anyway, so school's been quite challenging recently. It is getting harder, and I feel that I'm keeping up, but don't feel like I'm getting very much speaking practice. Some days I'm only able to speak a few sentences in class. When the teacher asks questions, usually it's the brighter kind of younger students that answer first. I just don't seem to remember all the vocabulary, and I feel that I'm a bit slower. I'm not sure if it's because of my age, or maybe I'm just feeling not as confident as they are. When you don't remember the vocabulary or the correct vocabulary, answering questions on the spot is extremely difficult. At the moment, we're studying about giving and receiving, and also buying something to give to somebody. So the sentence which I kind of said in class, and it was a little bit jumbled, but Musume ni koto o katte agitai, which means I want to buy a coat for my daughter. Gosh, I hope she's not watching this. That's what I want to give her for Christmas. In Tokyo, the weather is colder than Nagoya, and she has been mentioning that she needs a longer winter coat. She's only got kind of a short one she bought last season, so I want to get her a coat for Christmas. So when I go to Tokyo, we're going to go shopping. Well, she doesn't know that yet. So I'm going to take her shopping for a coat. I have afternoon classes at the moment, so I decided to get a spot of lunch before I started class today. And I noticed this ramen shop, which was just around the corner from school. It looked quite reasonably priced from the board outside, so I wanted to try it. One good thing about eating in Japan in the restaurants, they're geared towards single people, so they always have areas where you can just sit by yourself. I decided to sit in a corner so then I could do a little bit of filming, but also do a little bit of prep work for the lesson today at school. Hi, これは一つください。
少しホット。はい。OK。はい。
熱い。
辛い。
辛い。はい。
スパイシー。
スパイシーが好きです。
はい。OK。Thank you. I do try and speak when I'm out and about, and especially ordering. I know I stumble. I find it nerve-wracking, but I think at least I'm trying to speak. And I think the more I speak, the better I'm getting. So I am starting to feel a bit more confident in some ways, but in other ways it's still, I'm stumbling like mad. It was very delicious. I do like the soup that comes with it. Now that was 930 yen. School yesterday was pretty tough. I did quite a bit of revision last night just to go over what we were learning that day, just to try and get it a bit more clearer in my head. Before school today, I'm going to a cafe that caught my eye. It did look very pretty inside. With my class yesterday, I didn't do that well and I feel kind of disappointed in myself. You know, every day is a different day, and today I am just going to try and put a bit more effort into pre-studying the lesson, because yesterday I didn't understand kind of really what was going on at all. This cafe really did feel quite relaxing inside. I did like the music, and those donuts look very nice. Like, I'm not really eating donuts at the moment, or cake, but they just look so petite and they're so small. I thought maybe just try one. It wasn't too busy and it did have quite a calming atmosphere, so I thought it was a nice area to do a little bit of study. With all the study I've been doing recently, I haven't been posting as much as I've wanted to. I do have a couple of extra videos to post before Christmas, but I was thinking about doing a Christmas live stream. Would any of you be interested? Let me know in the comments what time suits you, and I'll have a look at the comments and see what time is the most suitable for everyone. The coffee here was delicious, but unfortunately I should have had that donut. It was actually a little bit dry. Maybe it was the day I came and it wasn't as fresh, or maybe that's what the donuts are meant to taste like here. So I had my test last week, and the test was a longer one because it was covering chapters 1 to 25 of the Mina no Nihongo book. And we had a vocabulary section, grammar section, speaking section, and also a listening section. I felt quite positive about the test. I had prepared. I had taken my anti-anxiety medication that morning. I feel that the medication does help because it just takes that heart palpitation feeling away. I felt that I knew as much as I could. I did study quite a bit, but unfortunately I went in there and I forgot my vocabulary. It was such a disappointment, such a disappointment. The pass rate is 70%, so it is quite high. If the pass rate was 50%, then I would have passed. And I understand why it is 70%. For the conversation section, the teacher asked a series of questions and I asked her to repeat them, and it was like I knew what she was asking, but I just couldn't answer. I didn't have any words to say and I stumbled. So I'm not sure really about what's going to happen. I do have a meeting with my teacher tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll have a space in the school. Do I lose my space because I've failed this test and I've failed the first section lessons 21 to 25? There's just so many doubts in the air. But yeah, just totally devastated. To be honest, I felt that I did not have enough speaking experience and also listening experience. So I'm going to be trying to focus on that coming up to the winter holidays. We have 2 weeks off and I'm really looking forward to seeing my daughter, and that's what I'm going to focus on. Something positive in my life because, failing the test is extremely devastating. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for all your support and well wishes for my birthday and for the up and coming test I had. Sorry to disappoint you with not passing the test, but it is what it is. I think that being a mature student, it does have its ups and downs. A couple of weekends ago, I went to the Aigi tunnel. Now, it's on the border of Aigi and Gifu, and the tunnel is an abandoned tunnel, and it's only open 2 weeks twice a year, and it's to show the autumn foliage and to show the cherry blossom. There's a series of tunnels that you walk through and you just see the beauty of the nature around you. Now, one thing which I found, it was so busy. There were so many people, kind of distracted from the beauty, but still look at this. The colours are amazing. And I just wanted to share my experience with you. It takes around an hour and a half to get there from Nagoya station. And it's just one change. You take the Major line to Ozone and you change to the JR Chuo line. It takes you to Jokoji station. It was very popular with the local Nagoya people. So I wouldn't say there were many tourists on this trail. And it was a Sunday, so one of the most popular days. And since it's only open for 2 weeks, there was only like 2 weekends to visit. It did mention that during the week it would have been a lot quieter. The tunnel was originally built as part of Japan's railway infrastructure. It was made for trains, not people. This area was important for transporting goods between central Japan and the east. Over time, parts of the railway line changed and the tunnel was no longer used in the same way. It was left behind and forgotten. As soon as you step inside, the light disappears, it's colder, and the sound changes straight away. They did have a variety of stalls and pop-up events along the way, and even a band playing.
Japanese Monsters Lantern!
This was at the end of the tunnel, and then we turned around and walked all the way back. Now look at the crowds. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. In my next video, I am going to Tokyo, and it's going to be a positive one. I'm sure of it because I'm seeing my daughter. I'm really looking forward to seeing her. I haven't seen her for a couple of months. So until next time, see ya.